Every story has a beginning, and this one isn't it. Today we're looking at Thrilling 30 Scoop, along with his partners Holepunch and Caliburst? Oh, trademark issues. Anyway, bot mode for this guy isn't half bad. His articulation is fantastic, even with his shoulder joints being a little odd, but he's got all the right shapes, including those giant wheels on his shoulders. The one place he's off though is color. His yellow is much more subdued than it should be, and more egregious, his head and scoop are not yellow at all. It leaves a figure that should feel like an old friend to me, feel like a stranger. Moving on to his partners, these two once again can either combine as a large super weapon, a far more convincing one, or two separate small blasters. Both figures also now feature a slightly more complicated transformation scheme and articulated shoulders. Combine that with their better proportions and superb paintwork, these guys are fantastic. Like before, Holepunch is the blue one and Caliburst, formerly Tracer, is yellow. The change was done for copyright reasons. Maybe it's Overwatch's fault, I don't know. But enough of that now. Let's move on to transformation, which is, unsurprisingly, more complicated than the original. That being said, it still retains some of the same ideas and motions. And the end results are an update to his front end loader mode that... that's okay. Look, overall I don't hate it, but there's several things that I decidedly don't like. The big thing is, the scoop is the wrong color. Remember what I said in my review of the G1 version? That setup, those colors are iconic to me. And then there's the fact that the way they did transformation leaves this weird gap in the front, making him look worse than the original G1 toy. Maybe if I didn't have the attachment that I do to the original, I wouldn't be so down on this. But while I'm super happy that Scoop, one of my first Transformers, finally got some love, this figure is lacking in some key areas.